Welcome back to another episode of Old Glory Garage. So, intermission break from all the sandblasting and excitement over there. We have to get old Suburban ready for a road trip. So, pretty sure it's still original plugs and wires in this thing, so we're going to do a tune-up on it. And then just look over the system. I think it needs a new serpentine belt. We do a little bit of a squeak from some of the idler pulleys. So we're just going to get one of the belt kits for it. Let's do it. All the parts and everything are in the description below for part numbers that I use on this. If you guys have any questions, drop a comment. Let's get at it. Alright, the parts we have today, NGK, because that's what GM uses. And these things they act up if you don't use at least some of the slightly original parts. NGK wires, got some fancy blue ones. And I think starting off, we're going to try to go through and just lube the current plugs and wires that are in there. Maybe it'll help take them out, probably not, but worth a shot. Alright, starting off with a little lube. Alright, same for the other side. Well, you guys probably can't see much. I also can't see much. Alright, so jumping in, we have the 5/8 for the plug sockets. Good old GM. God damn, everything's heat damaged. I'm gonna start by all these off. See, I'm gonna put some gloves on because this is gonna get nasty. Oh, I can't reach that last one. Need a stool. Alright, be back in a second. Got a stool, got some gloves. Oh boy, okay. These are stuck on there. Three. And of course number 4 is going to be a hard one. Oh, come on. 4. Cool. Got all those off. Now it's just plugs in here. I'm going to hit all that with brake clean or all parts cleaner. Just to make sure nothing gets back down to the hole once I get the plugs in. Make sure there's a nice clean environment in there. I have to reuse these covers. Alright, next part. Alright, we hit the plugs. All parts cleaner, now brake clean. Well, same can for the other side. And we'll start yanking plugs. At 5/8. These are a little snug. I'm actually going to take the wobble off of this for now. Just a longer extension. By taking these out and laying them out, you'll know a little bit of the health of the cylinder. We'll lay them all out and then we'll check them. Oof. Well, that's a big difference. Pretty sure the AC Delco ones are original. Do your maintenance, people. Good Lord. It's not bad though for the mileage. 100,000 original plugs. I always try to hand start so you don't cross thread. And then we'll come back later, tighten it up. Alright, number 2. There's number 2. Come on, focus. That's pretty gross. Alright, hand started on to 3. And this might be time for a wobble. Yeah. Ooh, that was tight. I don't know if that one's ever been out of there. It's crusty. Nice. We're just climbing in at this point. It's easier. And the last one. See how I can get this one out of here. Well, this one may be fun. Okay. This one might be the long extension trick. Through the wheel well. Because it's just so tight. Think smarter, not harder. That's the easiest way. Instead of trying to fight around everything in there, we'll just do this right here. Can't do it on the phone though. There we go. Don't have to do that putting it in, it's just loosening it. Go until I think she's loose. There it is. Now let's not drop the plug. We're gonna drop the plug. Okay. We dropped everything. Great. Alright, let's go find the plug. Alright, we found the plug. Nasty like the rest of them. This one's extra corroded on the outside. This one might be the most fun to put back in back there. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Just the wobble. Back to the extension. Snug them up. Alright. Okay. Alright. You're all numbered, which is nice. Let's dielectric grease everything. So pre-prep all these. Kind of just get up in there, you know? Yep. Real ugly looking caps. Heat shields. Man, they ugly. I'm gonna clean them off real quick. Well, little parts cleaner did nothing. Let's go till they click. And we'll wait for the last one. Alright, cylinder 3. Cylinder 5. And time to climb up in there. And then cylinder 7. Hello. Okay. Come on. A great wire loom. Look at that. Nice. Okay. Well. Oh boy. Poorly lit. Very poorly lit. Well, these are about to be terrible. No room. Okay, I'm gonna climb up in here, I think. Oh, my broken icon ratchet. It's great. Oh God. Okay. Fucking truck. Alright. Well, that sucks. Alright, so we got... What's going on here? Alright, so we got the plugs out. All 8 of them. Here's the nastiness that came out of this truck. In the order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's better. Alright, we're going reverse order. Put it all back in now. After I change my gloves because we're sweaty. Alright, those are tight. That was awful. Cool, so this is the other side. This. These, and then the heat shields. So like before, go to the click. Click, click. Okay, number 2. 1, 2. And the last one, number 4. So the loom thing, I'm probably going to throw some tape on it for now. I don't feel like re-looming the entire harness, which it probably needs it. That's a different day's problem. Alright, number 8. Cool. Alright folks, that's a wrap of the broken Suburban. So, once again, maintain your vehicle. And if you're going to buy a vehicle, make sure it was maintained, because this one was not. But, here's the initial start. We'll see if she's going to blow up. Till then, please like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you guys want to see anything else on this pile of turd, if not, we're going to get back to that thing over there soon. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Join us on Facebook. That's a wrap for today's build, folks. If you want to keep the grease moving and the history rolling with us, smash that like button, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next garage session. Until next time, keep those wrenches turning and the old glory burning. We'll see you guys on the next one.